Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Angelisa and today I'm going to be starting a new reading vlog. I'm so excited for this book. I've been waiting to have this release in my hands and it's finally time. So today I'm going to be reading Atmosphere by Jenkins Reid. It's her new release and I'm going to be reading the synopsis for the first time in front of you guys just because I told myself that until I read it I didn't really want to know. Like, I knew it was about space, I knew it's a love story, obviously it's Jenkins Reid, but I wanted to kind of vlog my reaction to everything because I love Jenkins Reid. An epic new novel set against the backdrop of the 1980s space shuttle program about the extraordinary lengths we go to live and love beyond our limits. Joan Goodwin has been obsessed with the stars for as long as she can remember. She is content with her life as a professor of physics and astronomy and as aunt to her precocious niece, Frances, until she comes across an advertisement seeking the first woman scientist to join NASA's space shuttle program. Suddenly, Joan burns to be one of the few people to go to space. Selected from a pool of thousands of applicants in the summer of 1980, Joan begins training at Houston's Johnson Space Center alongside an exceptional group of fellow candidates. Top Gun pilot Hank Redmond and scientist John Griffin, easygoing even when the stakes are high, mission specialist Lydia Danes, who has worked too hard to play nice, warm-hearted Donna Fitzgerald navigating her own secrets, and Vanessa Ford, the magnetic and mysterious aeronautical engineer who can fix any engine and fly any plane. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of people already. As they become unlikely friends and prepare for their first flights, Joan finds a love she never imagined. In this new light, Joan begins to question everything she thinks she knows about her place in the observable universe. Then, in December of 1984, on STS LR9, it all changes in an instant. Fast-paced, thrilling, and emotional, Atmosphere is Jenkins Reid at her best, telling a passionate and soaring story about the transformative power of love, this time among the stars. I'm so excited. First of all, an absolute moment for the cover. I will do a close-up of this book later, but like the end papers as well are just so gorgeous. Like, I'm really excited for this. I might annotate this, I don't know. We will see. But I'm going to bring you guys along with me for the journey because I'm just obsessed with this woman. So yeah. I also have the audiobook, so I really love Jenkins Reid's audiobooks. I think they're always so well done, so I'm really curious to see how this one is done. Guys, I'm literally like 30 minutes in, 16 pages in, and this is already emotional and like dramatic. How does she do this?
She only remembers that before her mother said anything, her mother looked at her, but could not speak.
Alright guys, I don't know where the book actually is right now because I've been audiobooking today, but I am like 32% through the audiobook. Honestly, I'm freaking loving this. I feel like I'm reading, definitely, it's super Jenkins Reid. I feel like I'm reading like Daisy Jones and the Six, but it's astronauts, if that makes sense. Like, same kind of like drama. It's not an interview style, it's more like a past and present type of thing. So you get, it's like 7 years apart, I'm pretty sure. Like, it's all taking place in the, I think, 80s, and you're going back and forth from like the timeline where they are on this space mission and then the timeline like before these women get like recruited for it. So far it's already very intense. already a lot has happened. So yeah, I'm just kind of like flying through it. I didn't realize it's actually a very short audiobook. It's only 10 hours. So I'm actually kind of sad that it's so short because I'm literally flying through. But yeah, that's my thoughts so far. I'm gonna keep on reading. I really want to finish it today because I'm just loving it, but I'm also like trying to enjoy it. So yeah, anyway, I will update you guys in a bit, but that's where I'm at so far. Good morning. I'm just gonna give you a quick atmosphere update before I go to work. So I'm about like halfway through the book. It's going by so fast. This is actually not that long of a book in my opinion. This is like a larger paperback. It's only like 330 pages. The audiobook is like 10 hours. I feel like I listened to like 2 chapters and like 10% goes by. Like it's going by so fast. It's so intense. I would say pretty fast paced. Like things are happening pretty quickly, but you also get like a then and now perspective. Like the now is what's going on in this mission in 1984, and then the then is like when they met, like all the astronauts met in 1980, and kind of like how they build their friendship. And it's kind of sad seeing them build such a nice friendship and then also like knowing what's happening in the current timeline. So far, really loving it. Like it's perfect. It's exactly what I needed. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna continue later. So yeah, I'm on page 162. So yeah, literally halfway. Anyway, I'm going to read a bit more today. I will update you guys later, but I'm shook by how much I'm liking this. And honestly, it's not super science heavy. Like what I like about Taylor Jenkins Reid is that like she'll pick like a topic or a niche or something. So whether it be like writing about a rock band or a tennis player, or I'm trying to remember what the other ones are about right now, but my brain is blanking. This one's about an astronaut or a group of astronauts. And a lot of times I think people get turned off by these types of books because they think that it's going to be like super content heavy or like you need to know or something like what they're talking about. But this is explained so well, and like I don't need to know exactly what they're talking about in space to kind of like get the gist, you know? So anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. The romance? I always forget how freaking good Taylor Jenkins Reid's romance is. Okay, I am on page 253. We're like 75% this book. I can't believe it's almost over. I'm actually so sad, but I have loved this. This is so good. Oh my god. The romance, the tension, the drama, the like family dynamics that are going on, the like her always writing historical, I feel like always ends up having some sort of like political context to it. Like she mentions Reagan going into office, LGBTQ community kind of fighting for their rights, etc., etc. Like it's just, this is a made-up world, but like it feels so real. I don't think I've seen a mention of like the other things, like unless it was like in a movie they were watching or something. But you know how all of the newer Taylor Jenkins Reid books have like some sort of cameo of the other characters in it, not necessarily like a scene with them, but just like some sort of mention. I haven't seen the mention in this. Maybe if anyone knows or has seen it, if you want to comment down below, maybe I just missed it. But yeah, there's like only like less than 100 pages left, and I feel like I'm just swooning. I'm so swoony over this romance. Like, I love it. Anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a quick update before I continue, because like I said, this is just, I'm obsessed. I don't know what I'm gonna do after this. I always get such a hangover after Taylor Jenkins Reid books. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. But yeah, so I'm gonna continue reading, and I'll update you guys at the end. Hey guys, so I actually just got back from my bachelorette weekend, which was both enjoyable and a shit show at the same time. Maybe you will get a story time one day depending on how petty I feel towards my ex-maid of honor, but for now, that would be why I have been a little bit absent. But as soon as I got back, I finished Atmosphere, and thank God, because I needed to go back into a fun little book, and I had about 50 pages left, I think, before leaving for the weekend, which I know I just didn't have time to finish because of how much stuff I had to do and like picking people up and getting groceries and all that stuff. So first things first, my rating. I am gonna rate this 5 stars. I loved this book. I want to reread it in like one sitting because I feel like I didn't get to like sit down and read this as much as I wanted to. I got so freaking busy and it took me a little bit longer to read it than I would have liked, but still absolutely devoured this. I freaking loved it. One thing about this book I will say is the ending, literally like the last page, it felt kind of abrupt or like incomplete. Like I feel like I need closure or something, but I also feel like the whole point was for it to end this way. So I don't know. That part is like the only thing that I've kind of been stuck on and kind of thinking about, but the rest of the book was just so good. And like I can't even tell where this is on my Taylor Jenkins Reid books. Like, interestingly enough, she managed to almost explore every single different topic that she has previously, but in a new way, and it was just so good. I loved the romance, I loved the tension, I loved the thrill of like the 1984 timeline, and then also getting to see the lead up to all of that with like the past timeline. And it was just so well written, so Taylor Jenkins Reid, and I'm obsessed. Like, she's amazing, and I am going to be on the edge of my seat waiting for her next release. Like, I will forever, I think, be a Taylor Jenkins Reid girly. That is my final thoughts on this book. I 100% recommend it, and you do not have to read her other books to read this book. It definitely is a love story, but again, it's also a story of just like perseverance, family struggles, actually a lot, kind of building your own career when like society is kind of against you, LGBTQ struggle. Like, there's so much in this book. Grief. I loved it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Comment down below if you've read Atmosphere. If you did, what were your thoughts? If you're gonna spoil anything, please put a spoiler warning for my other girlies. If you haven't read it, I hope this reading vlog convinced you to. Again, I really loved it, so definitely go try it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.